What's up, everybody? It's what? I am gonna full screen it. Yeah. Welcome back to reaction video with JonTron, your boy. All right, and I'm here with my boy Nither.
Hey.
And we are here today for Gwyneth Paltrow's The Goop Lab by JonTron. You know what Goop is, right?
Yeah, it's Goop.
The pseudoscience bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking retards. Oh, let's see what our Lord and Savior JonTron has for us today.
Hey guys, didn't expect to be seeing you here. So I bet you're wondering, no, you're really not wondering, are you? Why I'm in a bunker, literally in my basement, in my house. 1 minute you're there, you're making all these epic plans to entertain the world. The next minute you're in your basement. So until further notice, my show is just gonna be taking place right here in my war bunker. Okay?
The coronavirus got to him.
Be needing those when it's all over. I'm trapped. I'm really trapped, guys. Look there, look at that. I put googly eyes on Bush's baked beans. Listen, Beanie, you've been a great part of the show. You're unforgettable, but I'm gonna need you for sustenance during these harsh times. Sorry, I'm gonna have to open your skull and drink your juices.
Oh.
Slimy yet satisfying.
Not Beanie.
Well, we may be here until further notice, but as they say, the show must go on, okay? So today, I'm gonna attempt to lighten the mood and talk about the second most prevalent germ out there, actually. And she goes by the name of Gwyneth. Or that's right, she's back! This lady, okay? This lady, she's back. You know her. You know who she is. You know what she's done. It's with heavy heart.
Yes, the only thing that I know her from is, she played Iron Man's girlfriend. That's the only thing she's known for.
Oh yeah, that girl.
Basically.
Out of sync chakra, I must inform you that Goop has somehow gotten its own Netflix series. I know most of you probably know this by now. It's old news, but everyone's been nonstop requesting I take a look at it. So, as a man of the people, I figure I will give the public what it wants. Interestingly enough, it wasn't received very well by critics who cited that the show was peddling pseudoscience, basically. So the world hasn't totally lost its mind yet. That's one thing to count our blessings on, I suppose. So the actual name of this show is, and I quote, The Goop Lab with Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't understand. How has it come this far? Why will Goop not just stay where it belongs? Which is underneath the foundation of my house. In my cesspit. If you happen to be one of those privileged few who haven't heard of Goop before, I'll just catch you up. Goop just happens to be the health and wellness company of widely renowned Hollywood actress Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, you know you're dealing with a reputable company when you got headlines like, Goop-approved shrink says there's no such thing as coronavirus. Best part about this is that Goop has actually distanced themselves
Excuse me,
from
what?
a former contributor. This reminds me of when Al-Qaeda was like, okay, listen, we might be terrorists, but these frickin' ISIS guys, what the hell? It's extreme. The concept of the show is brilliant. Gwyneth and her posse pretty much, there's no other way to say it.
Oh, yeah. We like killing people, but those guys, we don't associate. I do not associate with ISIS.
They put her staff through a literal gauntlet of human guinea pig experiments to, I don't know, find the fountain of youth or something. I'm talking total shots in the dark. Like, one staffer will just wake up one day and be like, what if, like, swallowing liquid nitrogen, like, cures postpartum depression? Oh my God, good job, Jennifer. Yeah, let's try that. What if it does? Don't forget to sign your wrongful death suit waiver.
Yeah, you're dead.
All right, then.
Liquid nitrogen
Let's take this
you.
dive of faith with them. We got 6 episodes, 6 steps, 6 chances for fatal injury. Let's find out the route to perfect health, according to
Why waste your time? You could be watching anime with all that time, right?
Step 1, doing hard drugs on the ground in a foreign country.
What?
Is it too late to back out, or
When I started Goop in 2008, I was like, my calling is something else besides, you know, making out with
insanity.
Matt Damon on screen or whatever.
14 seconds in, okay? 14. And already, we've got perhaps a contender for the Guinness Book of World Records largest humble brag. Technically 9 seconds, because the little Netflix logo takes up 5 all to itself. 9 seconds in!
To me, it's all like laddering up to one thing, which is optimization of self. Like, how can we really like milk the shit out of this?
You mean like how you're milking the shit out of this shit? What? Ah!
14 seconds in, okay? 14. And already, we've got perhaps a contender for the Guinness Book of World Records largest humble brag. Technically 9 seconds, because the little Netflix logo takes up 5 all to itself. 9 seconds in!
To me, it's all like laddering up to one thing, which is optimization of self. Like, how can we really like milk the shit out of this?
At least she's honest.
Yeah.
Just another day at the office.
You have 100 needles in your face, Elise.
What the fuck are you doing to people?
What the fuck are you doing to
Yeah.
people?
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing to people? You put 100 needles in that woman's face, Gwyneth. We need answers, okay? What did you gain from that?
We get to explore, like, is this real? Do we feel
No, it's
better?
not.
And
It's
Grapple
bullshit.
with some topics that are hard.
You know, like algebra, who needs that? Biology, see you later.
Nah.
Ethics, definitely won't need this one.
Yeah, hard drugs in a foreign country. Who needs ethics?
I mean, it's beautiful in the same way like open heart surgery is beautiful. It's nice, but I'm not going to put it on my wall, Grams. I'm not going to frame it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that beautiful? You gotta wonder why that's not in the Louvre. You see those dark
taints.
spots? They're always chafing up
Magooch.
down there. They're really chapped.
Magooch.
God, that's
Yeah,
looking.
Okay, welcome. It's such an honor to have you both here.
What a pleasure.
Who
Thank
the
you.
fuck are you guys?
Can you explain to us what
Oh.
MAPS is?
Well, Gwyneth, maps tends to be
yeah.
a diagrammatic representation of land or sea that people can use to find their way around. Typically comes from electronic to old, used by
old.
bikers, roadsters. Heck, I hate to tell you, even the odd pirate will use one of those bad boys.
MAPS is the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies.
I would personally love to know a little bit about the trajectory of using psychedelics as a healing modality.
All right,
Oh,
let's slow down, Gwyneth.
basically saying, oh yeah, we use LSD to explore
Yeah.
the inner self. Oh,
I'm like, you're using fancy words to be this saying. So what if we just use drug?
yeah. You know, have you ever thought about why we just, you know what? We just use drugs, man. Go with the flow, man.
What's he say trajectory? I'm like, okay, where are we going with you, Mr. Fancy?
Gwyneth, let's
Just
stop
a way.
using those big words. You know, there's trajectories and modalities, and let's keep it to some simpler, smaller ones you do know, like give and me and your and money. You like this? You know this one, don't you?
Well, psychedelics are back, and they're being used in the context of spirituality, healing, and celebration of transitions. In the 60s.
Okay. This is the footage you're gonna use to convince me? Oh, don't worry, it's completely safe. Check out this footage of Incan Mo Howard shooting up hot lead up his nose. Oh, dude, fuck the clinical trials. Inject
Not
that
very
shit into my
healthy.
newborn baby.
So we wanted to explore psychedelics in a therapeutic setting.
Look, Elise, you didn't have to create an entire Netflix series just as an excuse to do drugs, okay? I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Can we be real here? Can we quit pretending?
We decided to try psilocybin, also known as magic mushrooms, in Jamaica, where their use isn't regulated.
Jamaica's like, I don't know, eat as many mushrooms as you want. Hire a private militia. Fuck if we care. That's where we decided to do the mushrooms.
How did you choose who went on the trip?
So the Goop staff sort of nominated themselves and raised their hands.
She's like covering her bases, like, Elise, tell him I didn't force him. Oh, the Goop, they raised their hands. I please put me in the foreign jurisdiction with no regulations. So yeah.
I plead the fifth.
There's no fifth here.
No, fuck.
Yeah, their first health experiment here is just literally the Goop staff going and taking magic mushrooms. I mean, I'm on the edge of my seat. I wonder what's gonna happen next.
You can cry, you can scream, you can like pound the ground. The only thing we don't do is get sexual with each other, and we don't take our clothes off. But other than that, like literally anything goes.
I mean, okay, you can pound the ground, you can punch, you can scream. No sex though, don't want to see any boobies. You can take a scimitar,
Yeah,
gore
you
your
can
neighbor
kill 'em.
David.
Just no
Don't see
sex.
the boobies though. If the boobies come out during that, you're in trouble.
We're going to give 3 grams so we can be with the spirit of the mushroom.
Seriously, that puny thing, that's what you're bringing? For God's sakes, the spirit of the mushroom is joining us tonight. You want him to think we're a bunch of dweebs? Should have left this to me. Okay, see that? That's a proper roll.
get synthesized.
It's like the guy with the incense. You know, remember the incense sticks?
Mm-hmm.
We had like a hair dryer. Oh yeah, you gotta get the spirits, man. Spirits.
Oh yes. I'll do this at home.
Yeah, the spirit of the mushroom, yeah!
Great. Yeah. Where's Sasha? Sasha? Okay.
In fact, who's Sasha?
Yeah.
Your energy's pretty
Why
good.
is Sasha?
Take him on. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Damn, they got some good shit in Jamaica.
Yeah. I was on the way there again to the light source. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I feel the light source.
He's turning into an angel in his fucking brain, dude. Oh, hey, I think I found Sasha. 2 of them. In fact, 2 Sashas, if my eyes do not deceive. What's that about? What's that? Stop jiggling his breast. Stop that. Did he have some phlegm he need loosened up in there? He's got a chest infection? What could call for that?
I feel like I'm the light of the center of the circle right now.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that? Well, I want to hear that one more time from you, Kevin.
I feel like I'm the light of the center of the circle right now.
Yeah. Kevin's having a really good time. Jesus.
Good work.
What's with the dual pads? Look how hollow he sounds too. It's like a fucking watermelon on there. Nice work there, Kevin. That was a rough one. Oh!
It was very beautiful to lie there next to Kevin and watch him be held by these 2 men in a way that
Big,
he
strong
hadn't
men.
by his own father. And
That's not
Don't
gay.
you understand? All Kevin ever wanted was love from his 2 big, strong, hairy-armed dads. And now he's finally got it. I don't know if the mushrooms were necessary, but he was on mushrooms while he found his 2 dads.
you look at the team at Goop, they are all
Psychos.
carrying tremendous amount of pain and loss. You know, you, for example, what could possibly be wrong with you? You have everything.
his face. I don't know. I have this $1 million mansion. I have a company that rips off people.
I know what Paltrow. Ego. There you go.
Ego. Yes, ego.
Ego.
We stopped at exactly 10 minutes.
At least
Ironic.
the camera's cut that out. Cut that. Stop that.
You have everything. You're beautiful. You're wealthy. You're famous. Like, shut up. You know?
Yeah.
She's a riot, isn't she? Stop it! Stop now! Sorry, everyone. She's actually mentally disabled. That's why.
Since going through it, what's been your experience of like being in your body?
I've been carrying this sort of emptiness and loneliness around for 36 years now. I've been carrying this emptiness and loneliness around for 39 years.
So is it 36 or 39?
Yeah.
I don't get... Kevin, I have a feeling the mushrooms back there may have melted one of your cortexes.
And thank you for letting me do all of this fun stuff. And
Shut up.
yeah, thank you.
Why is she dressed like a military officer?
Now go make me a coffee. Okay, we're on to step 2.
What, Joe?
Chilling with a crazy Dutchman. Literally.
What the?
7 degrees Celsius, 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Thermo-shockingly cold.
This is not just regular cold. I don't know what the stages between cold and thermo-shocking are. I'm assuming it's at least 3 or 4 colds.
Maybe bring a coat.
Thermo-shockingly cold.
Dude, you can see my
For
butt.
a human to go into the water.
I know you're about to go in the water. Why are you going to do it? Stay out of it. Take a hike on a sunny day.
You cannot just jump in. This is dangerous.
I started to feel like a panic attack coming on.
Don't do it.
I can't really blame you. You got a freaking crazy random Dutch guy going, "This is actually dangerous. I'm gonna make you jump in that water. You can't go back. You look like a pussy. But also, I won't let you. My arms are strong."
A human wouldn't last too
He
long.
turned into
and
Arnold.
He would go into involuntary gasping.
Why are you gasping like that, man? That didn't seem involuntary. There's no way that's involuntary. That's all I'm saying.
Cold water is a great way to learn to deal with stress.
So this guy's pretty well known. His name is Wim Hof. He's like this insane Dutch guy who just like sits out in the cold in his underwear and just tells everyone they should do that. Because apparently that's the only way to resolve anything in your life. Oh, excuse me, you're not sitting on a glacier in nothing but your underpants?
I wonder if he's like
you stressed or something?
Like 16 hours in like ice wall.
Yeah, and then he ends up with hypothermia and loses like half his fingers.
Go into the cold water and adapt. And with that, you become the alchemist of life itself.
Full Metal Alchemist?
You're getting a little carried away. Dude,
What?
you're just sitting in cold water.
Don't worry about it.
Which good for you. But I don't know about the alchemist of life thing.
Hello.
I've just been watching YouTube videos of you.
All right. Can I hug you?
Of course.
Yeah, this guy's a bit handsy, isn't he? Did anyone screen this guy? He's Dutch?
You're the living example of mind over matter.
Yes.
Yes, that's me. Yes.
Yes.
I am that.
They call me the Iceman because I do all kinds of extremes in the cold.
Oh, okay. It fits. It's a good name.
What you're in the process of proving is that
She's like, I don't believe any shit you're
believe
saying.
we cannot control our autonomic nervous system is a fallacy, and that we can directly impact and affect our immune system, our mood, the way that we respond to life.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, yes. I am Cold Man. I mentioned this. I am Cold Man. I enjoy the ice.
Just by using the mind, I was able to make the skin temperature not go down after exposure of cold water.
It's crazy.
That's crazy because it's not true.
Yeah, that's
That led
bullshit.
to the interest of scientists. They injected E. coli bacteria.
Hey, Jack, PhD.
guys have
Do
hands full of
you
weapons.
see him sitting in that pool of water? You see him sitting? Get there, coli!
I was able to defy the reaction of the bacteria injected.
And you've taught people how to do it.
And you showed people how to inject E. coli into you? Cool. Yeah, cool.
All right, beautiful people, we're gonna go into the depth today.
That's cute. He made him lay in the shape of a snowflake. He may be cold, but he's not heartless.
See, da, go, hey, 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 da.
I'm trying to do what you say. You keep screaming. You're screaming something at me. Stop! Stop! When we just go, when can I go in the cold water and go home? What the fuck is going on?
This is probably the most insane thing I've been asked to do for Goop.
Trust me, Anna, you're only
This
on
man
episode
went
2,
7,000
okay?
meals
I
on
wouldn't
Mount
be calling that
Everest.
kind of thing now. Also, hey, it's Anna, the associate food editor. Remember from the pop-up store?
Anna is one of our fantastic food editors.
Still don't know what a food editor is.
Breathe in, go out, breathe out.
See, they take pictures of the food that they sell and edit it to make it look good.
I don't know. But that guy to the left, apparently, I looked up, he legitimately ran 7,200 meals up Mount Everest with nothing but shoes and swords on.
And he's still alive.
And he's still alive. He's known as the Iceman because he can stand temperatures below like -20. He's fine.
It's
It's not normal.
Let's go.
It's a condition where his body heat is retained a lot longer than
But him,
normal
that's
humans.
his specifically.
Only him. Yes, he's a mutation on him, I believe. Don't do what he tries to do.
No, you're gonna die.
Plus, you know, I mean, he trained to go. Even then, he's training to resist him more. You're just gonna jump in like, woo!
I wanna die.
I wanna kill myself. Let's continue. Dead.
It was so freaking cold.
Fucking.
Like, if I didn't have the breathing techniques and didn't breathe the whole time, I would have not been able to move.
You know, I'm a little nervous, but I gotta face my
Remember
fears
breathing.
sometimes. So it's now or never, right? Let's do this. Oh.
In these coronavirus times, man's gotta do what man's gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I hear myself echoing through your mic?
He was pretty loud.
You mind turning me down a little bit?
I won't hear the video if I do that.
How's it echoing through my mic though?
puff loud enough through my left earmuff that hits my mic.
Oh! I can't get back. I can't get back. That was I wasn't expecting that. Like I was trying to breathe when I could to get my nose above the water level. My heart was just beating. My parasympathetic nervous system was taking care of that. Like I didn't have to make my heart beat, so that was like taken care of. Man, I barely made it out of there.
Looking at the lake, it was like a pretty massive oh fuck moment. Like disbelief that I'm actually doing this.
Oh my God, she did it!
Not to like sound dramatic, but I feel like that was like a changing point in my life.
I mean, you don't sound not dramatic. Even Wim's like, all right, lady, it's not that serious. Eject some coal light and talk to me.
Would you come with me
Yeah.
to do push-ups?
I can't do a push-up.
This is the brief moment, like Gwyneth Paltrow remembers she's human. Push-ups, yeah, oh, totally. I'd normally do like friggin' 8,000 of those, but like I just had like a chewy bar today. I'm kind of like my blood sugar's down.
All I can say is I know she's fasting and
Elise with the save, okay? She's like, Elise, that's what I pay you for, baby. That's what I pay you for.
she says she can't do push-ups. She's still gonna do more push-ups than I.
Like even though she's like clearly like a decrepit skeleton right now, and like you're basically like a monster for making her do it, she's still gonna be down there doing more like skeleton push-ups than me.
We are going to do push-ups.
How many do we do? As many as we can?
Just go.
Yes.
Just go. Just friggin' go. The doors locked. Your security guards, I froze them.
I'm the Iceman.
It's pure silence, dude. It's pure
It's like
silence.
when the one was of media.
They're doing pussy push-ups.
Yeah.
I'm scared of him. I'm scared.
Are you tired yet?
Doing good, ladies.
I don't know how you can.
At least took the fall. What a surprise.
She is strong. as
Okay,
fuck.
20. There. That's.
Even I'm aware I can do more push-ups than that.
Jesus, your hands must be very tired doing that much push-ups, right, Penguin? It's definitely not your knees. The only thing that's at stake here is your knees. It's if you're a pussy. Jesus.
I can do. I still think I can do clapping push-ups.
Oh Jesus.
You don't.
Yeah.
Can you?
I don't. I haven't tried it before. Probably not.
It's not. They're not that hard to do.
Yeah. You have to be fast.
Yeah. Just lunge up.
She's fasting.
I know. That's why I said.
You don't have to bring it up. Like that's what I said. I said like she could do more even though she's fasting. You don't have to bring it up because I obviously did it because I'm.
I don't know if you'll.
Like, she's my boss and I
You're
can't fucking put her up in front of you. You fucking
guys are
weird, fucking Iceman, fucking weirdo, dude.
I don't think I can do any more push-ups.
You give the best, you get the best.
What?
Just do that.
You're in the icebox now, okay?
You give the
as
best,
far
you
as
get
I
the
can
best.
see, it's you and me. In this room.
I'm nice, man.
And there's no way out. So you're gonna give me the best?
Iceman.
I'm Iceman. It's because I deal with ice and ice-related activities. All right, okay, moving on. Step 3, admiring the female form with grandma.
So now we're sitting with our genitals exposed. Ugh, skin doesn't fit. It's all blotchy. I got all these bruises. Naked little old lady with her vibrator.
Are they gonna show the vulva? Like, is this gonna happen?
Okay, I cannot show you any of that on YouTube, and frankly, I don't want to talk about what I've seen ever again. Moving on to step 4. Health step 4.
Wait, did they actually show that?
Probably. Netflix has M-rated things. They have The Witcher there.
Is The Witcher M?
The Witcher is M-rated. It has nudity. Full frontal.
But nudity is different than porn. Forget about.
Just
No
literally
porn.
psychics.
But yeah, they'll allow
Energy is
that.
real, and there can be a
They have
positive
porn on
energy
there.
exchange and a negative one. Once you
Yeah,
become
documentaries.
aware, you can start
Yeah.
to help open you up energetically.
Psychics? What does that have to do with wellness?
Well, they, like,
I swear,
did they actually
makes
sell that? I'm
less
like, yeah,
and less
probably.
sense the more it goes on.
What?
You said, wait, did they actually sell that? I'm like, yeah, probably. It's Netflix. They have worse things.
Back in my younger days.
Mm.
Ooh.
Basically, in this episode, they bring on this lady who claims she's a psychic and acts like she's straight out of Minority Report.
Fuck out of here!
You know where this is going.
Oh yes,
So I'm just gonna be quiet for one moment. Okay, we'll see what they have to say. Okay, I do have a female figure coming in on my upper right-hand screen, so that.
What do you mean by screens? What are you talking about? Screens? You seen it?
The game. She's gone into the game, man.
Ooh,
it's on her mini map. She got a mini map in the corner of her eye.
Goop.
That's like Shield Hero.
What the hell? Why is the 5 white dots surrounding me? It's by nothing.
What are you watching?
Guess who? I'm trying to pull that through a little bit more. Don't feed the media. No, I'm trying. I'm hearing what sounds like an EL or an L sounding name to me. Okay.
His name was Elmo. He was red and furry and likes to be tickled. Son of a bitch. Why do you have to drink so much?
Do you understand? Yeah. I'm also hearing happy birthday. Is there a birthday coming up in the family?
Come to think of it, there does happen to be one. Have you been stealing my credit card information? You know you took my fucking social security number? So I don't know what this has to do with wellness, but for this part, they pair everybody off, and then they exchange personal items, and then they're supposed to read the energy of that item, and then draw something about the other person that they got from the item. How did we get here?
Can you share what you got?
Yeah, so I don't know why.
What the object was?
It's this awesome dog. For some reason, I feel like this was given to you for like a birthday, but it wasn't supposed to be super sentimental, but then it like became sentimental.
Sorry, I'm not trying to like be awkward or anything, but like, I don't know, like.
I think I was lost the point, so.
Mean anything to you? Because
you're faking a fraud.
I'm getting like, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but. Y'all just.
No, don't do it, no!
Not my favorite meme. One of my favorites.
If you ask for signs and messages, like really specific, concrete ones from the other side.
Well, now it's the coffin dancing meme. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's only
You get them.
I ask you for a sign. Why do I not have a Netflix show? If this'th be the bar, Netflix, if you are outeth of ideas, just give me a fucking call.
And so I was doing a reading for Anna, and she is skeptical. Yeah.
To me, this whole medium psychic world is very much like Santa Claus.
That's the truth. Just because something sounds so fairy tale-like and so beautiful doesn't mean it's not true.
Hansel and Gretel, Rapunzel, retirement funds.
First thing I want to say is are there twins in the family?
You'll never see a penny of that.
Gemini, like birthday. What is that? June?
No.
I keep saying like.
Like how offended she is. No. Why'd you pick a stinky month like that?
I keep saying like 2 back to back. It's very
back to back.
Like I feel like I want to talk about twins.
Okay, identical, fraternal, Olsen. I don't care. Just. Please stay on track, Anna.
It's one of those things when you're proving something that seems like outlandish and crazy, you have to be like spot on and you have to do it right if you want to prove your point.
Good on you,
she's
Anna.
full of shit.
Good on you. You didn't cave. I'm glad Anna's food editor. I like Anna. She's the better angel of our goop.
Is there like a funny story or a picture about a donkey, or is there something with Shrek?
What the fuck, Shrek? What? I genuinely wasn't
You watched
expecting to bring up Shrek. You haven't got anything so far. How desperate are you that you go to Shrek?
Yes, I did watch.
This is my psychic charade part, and I'm seeing like a donkey, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say about it.
What do you know? I agree. I think I see a charade as well, and a donkey performing it.
Is there anything like...
That's fire.
Mexico.
No, okay, no donkey, no Mexico, no Shrek. What are you trying to pitch a movie to me? Eddie Murphy Goes to Shrexico, starring Cheech Marin? I don't know what you want from me, lady.
Hey, Laura. This is really strange. I think you're actually reading Lindsay right now.
That can happen. This is the problem with...
Wires got crossed. This happens all the time. What band were you on? Oh, I was on 16.1. That's Lindsay. That's not you. That's where the Shrek came from.
Got chills right now. So those first people who came in were yours, right?
Lindsay, in tears. All right? Just a coincidence. Producer of the show. Associate producers. Just a coincidence. She hears Mexico, burrito, Shrek. Oh, my God. That was my grandfather.
He was a burrito. He was a burrito.
He was eaten by Shrek. Shrek ate him. Oh my God.
Oh no, so traumatic.
Oh man.
Shrek donkey.
My father was just joking that he really wanted for the photo booth at our wedding in Mexico to have a donkey.
Oh, stop it right now. That is so funny. I love this. Wow.
They completely avoid Shrek. Just want to point that out. Nobody answers for Shrek. I want to know whose wavelength she was reading that came with Shrek. Health Step 5, the Manspreading Merlin of...
She was reading our minds, says Shrek is the meme lord.
He was watching the guy. He was reading the mind of that one guy who watched 1,000 Hours of Specs on Netflix. That's a guy.
Massage.
Netflix is void.
You can measure the energy field of the body like somewhere between 4 and 6 feet off the body. The body doesn't end right here at the skin. The body is multidimensional. So when I'm moving my hands in the air and I'm snapping my fingers and I'm making sounds with my hands, I'm putting energy into the field around somebody's body, and I'm changing their energy system just by the way I interact with it.
Did you get all that?
Best guy's winding out.
That's peer reviewed. I really don't know what to tell you about this episode. This one is about a magician masseuse. Like, am I supposed to make jokes about that? They're not trying by this point. They at least tried with the fucking ice water guy. So he just goes around going, and then they get up and they just go, wow. How'd you do it, Doc? Wow. I couldn't come up with this shit if I tried.
So I've been hesitant to show it just because it can look strange.
Yeah.
But I think it's time
full of shit.
for the world to see.
When I first met John, there was a woman on...
No, yeah, bring on the testimonials. Bring her on. Before, one of my spinal columns was severed, and then Max came along and went, nip, nip, and now all my bones are back. What? You fuckers. You fuckers. You motherfucker, I will rain hellfire upon you. Last step, health.
There's the new meme.
Yeah,
I saw it the other day.
New meme format.
I will spit hellfire on you.
Like, oh, he mad? He's gonna get mad.
Fair plan, okay? This one at least looks like it could be related to health. Let's finish this saga, shall we?
Why didn't I get that one?
I get the stinky one. Are you ready for your diet, oldie?
I'm ready.
Really? Nothing weird, nothing scary? This one's just them doing diets? Okay. All right, I can get with this. Here's my diet. I got ramen I gotta eat on Wednesday with a Red Bull on Wednesday. That Red Baron deep dish is gonna be on Wednesday. I'll eat that now, actually.
Animal cookies?
But I don't know, something's weird here.
Yeah.
This episode is suspiciously absent of Gwyneth Paltrow randomly separating the plasma from her own blood using a centrifuge and then reintroducing it into her own face using a needle gun.
Now I'm gonna collect your golden broth. Yeah, she's spinning your blood. Beautiful.
Put it on the forehead?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
I actually might throw up. All right, so how'd the diet turn out, though? I don't know why that was in there.
These little cones, they stimulate collagen formation, in addition to holding the skin back.
What is going on with this episode? I don't recall every diet coming with a side of facial reconstruction.
These devices, in general, last about 9 months in the body.
What you're telling me is those beads that make me look like the Black Dahlia, they stay at least for 9 months in my body? Sign me up. Put that in. Go on. Put that bead in my face.
We're gonna give you a mirror. I just want to see your reaction.
No.
Oh, great.
No.
Wow. Who is that? Who is that? Jennifer Aniston?
Other than diet, what would you say is the sort of second most important? Is it sleep? Is it stress?
Okay, so after all this, why don't you tell us? What was the moral of the story all along, huh? How do you get healthy?
It's everything you kind of know. Don't smoke,
Sleep,
exercise, get sleep, and it seems like genetics plays a little bit of a role.
All right, so basically, don't be like Nither, right?
Yes, don't be like me.
Don't be like me.
But also don't have bad genetics. Blame your parents for this, guys. What's that? You can't eat gluten? Blame your fault.
What? You eat anything and you get sick? Your fault.
Yep.
What? Don't you
Other than
Like,
diet,
lose it from
what would you
nuts?
say
Like
is
your mom.
the sort of second most important? Is it sleep? Is it stress?
Okay, so after all this, why don't you tell us what was the
Eat, and it seems like genetics plays a little bit of a role in it. So
get sleep, exercise, don't smoke, 90% of predetermined fate. You know, everything you already know.
It's about 50, but yeah.
The tenets of wellness are typically free. It's true.
Excuse me, what now? The tenets of what now are typically what now? Can I get that again?
It's like you say, the tenets of wellness are typically free.
What?
It's true.
So you tell me all that money I spent on your website, I could have got typically for free?
It's true.
All that money gone, all that time wasted, and I could have just got this typically for free.
It's true.
Oh, now I've just had it. She lied to me. She lied when I had nothing left. Hello? Operator? She lied to us. I believed in you. I don't know what I believe in anymore. I don't know what I believe in. Me and Beanie's Delicious Brains want to thank today's sponsor for making this video possible. And that sponsor is Honey. Honey is the...
It's honey. It's not weed. God.
Alright, how is it?
It's good.
It's good. It is nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And we're gonna go watch some anime.
Ooh.
Shield waifu, away!